So every Tuesday, my mentor Jeremy and I would leave St. Stephen's and walk to a local cafe for our weekly supervision meetings. During this time, we would talk about what I accomplished for the previous week and set goals for the next one. Then, almost every week, he would take out his red notebook, write down my name, and ask about my 5 year plan. This question falls under my least favorite questions category. This consists of anything about what I want to do in the future or what my passion is. These questions have caused me so much stress for the past 5 years. Since I was in high school, I've put so much pressure on myself to have an exact answer to these questions. I've never understood why there's this expectation that as young adults, you should have everything figured out. So this became something I basically avoided. For a while, I did not understand why Jeremy asked me the same questions every single week when I clearly did not have a straight answer. I started to notice that every time I shared a new idea or career interest, he'd write it down and suggest someone he could connect me with or a way I could find out more about the field. It meant a lot that he wanted to help me when I clearly was not helping myself. This made me realize the importance and the power of a question. As you can tell, I have a weird relationship with questions. I feel like I'm not the best at asking them. And there were times in the semester where I'd sit in a meeting and write down so many questions in my little notebook, but I'd never ask them. And then when it comes to answering them, I tend to stress myself out and wonder if I said the right thing, which has previously prevented me from raising my hand in class. I noticed this stigma around questions was different with kids. I started to connect and talk to with the young when I started to connect and talk to the young students at St. Stephen's, I saw the excitement they had to answer simple questions about how their day was or what they were building with Legos. But when it came to the teens, it was a little different. This became apparent every Thursday night at the teen meetings. As I facilitated smaller breakout groups, oftentimes teens were hesitant to answer my questions. And sometimes it felt like pulling teeth to get them to even talk to me. But at my last meeting, during our usual breakout room session, one girl said, I appreciate that you guys, meaning the team staff, always ask how we're doing every week. It means a lot. It was a simple statement, but it made me realize that even a simple question can have a huge impact. And with every question that you ask, learning follows. Even though I have not figured out what my 5 year plan is, asking myself and being asked the hard questions this semester has put me on a better path and has helped me grow as an individual. So I challenge you to ask yourself a question that you've been dreading, because it could put you in the position to finding the answer. Thank you.